Hello, welcome back to Chat About It, Don't Chat About It with me, Rachel, aka the Queen of the Woke, as crowned by one of my haters. Today we are talking about Dr. K, Brandon Kavanagh. Let's begin. Don't know who he is. He is a YouTuber. He is a pianist on YouTube. I follow him on my other channel and he's brilliant. He goes out and he live streams and he plays on free pianos. What went down a couple of weeks ago was he got confronted, I could say, by some Chinese people who were also there filming in public. Weird. And he just simply defended his right to his free speech. They didn't know that they were being filmed. Anyway, that aside, I will link that below so that you can watch it. But I just wanted to come in from my end. I've put out a couple of posts on my community page because I made a video about Georgia Tennant a couple of weeks ago, and I think it was just a few days after this particular incident, and how she was bullied off of Twitter for not voicing an opinion, not using her freedom of speech. And then I also put out a community post on my community page about Gal Gadot and Rachel Zegler, both having strong opinions about political stances. I'm not going to go into it. It's not worth it. You can go and read my community page. And I also put out a poll on celebrities having strong opinions on freedom of speech, on strong political stances such as this. And it really just got me thinking, because particularly with the Georgia Tennant one, I got some massive hate, as expected. I was blocked by a couple of people. Good. I don't want to see them. Don't care if they don't want to talk to me. That's fine. That's up to them. And one person went absolutely insane. So insane that the bullying remarks for me, if they go onto my YouTube channel, I tend to just deal with them. And the other ones that go into the review section, you're not going to see it, only I see it, so I don't bother responding to those because it's just not worth it really. But this one person went for it, and I ended up just dealing with that myself, and the way I dealt with it, and it actually got that person to delete everything that they had posted about everything that I was doing on that channel. They just went crazy. It was insane with what they were posting, but great entertainment for me because I could read it all and respond. And hypothetically speaking, I could have actually gone for a cease and desist, I guess you could say, or a defamation suit, but I didn't bother with any of that. But here's the thing. So this whole thing with Brendan has, of course, escalated into something similar to what I got with the Georgia Tennant video, but only a million times worse. So he's had to ask for legal advice, and I'm not surprised why he's had to go ahead and do that. Let's just play a couple of videos here that he's posted. Let's have a look at them.
And the second thing is I've now got thousands upon thousands of Chinese trolls coming onto the channel making these kind of comments. I'm just going to show them to you because I'm being inundated by these Chinese trolls. They all pretty much say the same thing, so I'm going to give you an example of two of them so you understand what is going on. Come here, camera person. So this guy, I can't even say that word, Baduko. At Baduko, I think this is some guy on X who's written something about me on X saying that I'm a racist, but this guy, Badukio, at Badukio, that's on X, Twitter, is right. Brendan Kavanagh knows that the unpopular song, they're talking about Chin Cheng Hanji, which I'll perhaps talk about. The unpopular song is discriminatory to Chinese people, but he still plays it repeatedly in public. Isn't this racial discrimination? And then you've got another one. They're on and on and on. Brendan Kavanagh is a racist, and the song he plays, that's Chin Cheng Hanji. I'm going to have to talk about Chin Cheng Hanji because this keeps coming up. on the spot is discriminatory. The song is called Ching Cheng Hanji. Okay. The pronunciation of Ching Cheng is very similar to Ching Chong, and Ching Chong is racist. It is used by writers to insult Chinese people, and I think Brendan Kavanagh must know this. Guys, look, I've got thousands of these comments. Newton has started a t-shirt business. I might make a video about Chin Chin Hanji, but I just wanted to explain to you what's going on in case you're wondering what's happening. Hit the like button. Thanks for your support, and I'll talk to you soon.
And of course, the hate comments have just kept on coming in. And this is where I'm going to pose a hypothetical question to some lawyers in just a moment. Attention citizen, this is the Central Intelligentsia of the CCP. And for those of you who are listening, they have actually listed what those initials stand for. Funny that, because Brendan was talking about it in his live stream. Anyway, internet. Your internet activity has attracted our attention. You have been found protesting in the subreddit. Serious crime. 100 social credits have been deducted from your account. Stop the protest immediately. Do not do this again. If you hesitate, more social credits, 11115 social credits, will be subtracted from your profile, resulting in the subtraction of ration supplies. CCP. You'll also be sent into a re-education camp, not sure how they're going to do that, in the autonomous zone. Glory to the CCP. Okay, so yeah, it's really, really harsh. And on top of that, we also have this next video, which was released 2 days ago.
Hi guys, China Insider has just released a video basically explaining what this whole thing was about. It was a spy operation, a propaganda operation, and senior CCP spy Christine Lee was spotted there. It's now been confirmed. They've also started a legal case against me. Can I just show you this? Can you just film this? So I want to put out this video as a request for legal help. Are there any lawyers out there or any people out there? Because apparently Christine Lee, who's a known CCP spy, is actually suing MI5 for defamation. They're threatening to sue me as well. I know it's ridiculous, but if there's any legal people out there who could help me, let me know. You know what my email is, brencav@hotmail.com. God bless you all. Talk to you soon.
So I have two hypothetical questions that I want to pose to lawyers. I might tag some lawyers in this as well. So the first one is it possible to sue MI5 for a hypothetical situation such as defamation? You don't have to talk about Brendan Kavanagh, that just hypothetically. Is it possible to actually do something like that? Because that sounds quite extreme. And my second hypothetical question is, with all of this hate that's going on and all of this barrage for having a freedom of speech and using his right to freedom of speech, much as I have done in my own videos, particularly with the Georgia Tennant one where someone went absolutely bonkers at me, could he actually countersue potentially now? Could he actually do that? Is that an actual possibility? Could he countersue, or could he get a cease and desist? What could he do now with all of this hate that's coming in and the potential lawsuits that could potentially, hypothetically, be facing him? I'm just interested to know. Now, we're here in the UK, and we're very lucky to have our right to freedom of speech and saying what we please to and exercising those rights. We are very lucky to have it. Not every country has access to that. And the Chinese people who were there that day, also living in our country, also have that right, technically, because they are living in our country, I guess you could say. However, one thing that I disapprove of is pulling a racist card, because I think one thing that has happened in recent years is you pull the racist card and everyone suddenly goes, oh no, I'm so sorry, you're oppressed, I apologize. And that's what I feel like maybe hypothetically they were expecting to happen. And of course, the police get involved, and this whole ridiculous situation of one police officer in the live stream saying to the Chinese people that, you know, Brendan can actually film in public. That's absolutely fine. And then Kerry, who I believe has appeared on his YouTube channel from my memory, I can't quite remember before, saying at the same time, this is a police matter, don't film. And he carried on filming, which he has every right to do so, because it's not illegal to film in public in the UK. And even though someone's face is appearing on the screen without their permission, it's not illegal. He doesn't have to ask, is what I'm saying. He doesn't have to ask them, you know, about filming their faces and putting it on the public. That's why in the video, when he first starts the live stream and they're there in the background, he just gets on with it, because he just thinks they're standing around doing whatever it was they were doing. He didn't know they were filming. He didn't know that they wanted the piano. He didn't know any of that. He's not a mind reader. When I have filmed in public in the past, I have spoken to councils just to let them know that I was going to be there and I was going to be doing the filming, and they're like, that's fine, there's nothing to stop you from doing that. And in general, you can go and you can find out information on websites like St. Pancras, what their filming policies are, if there are any. And most of the time they just say, yeah, it's fine, you can go ahead and you can film. Now, what I find ironic about this whole entire situation as well, in addition to that, is these Chinese people are there filming, quite happily catching us on the camera, but they're not happy for themselves to be caught on the camera because of their contract or whatever. But like I said, Brendan's not a mind reader. He doesn't know that. Had they actually just quickly pulled him aside, or one of them pulled them aside, or even perhaps one of the non-Chinese nationals that were with them pulled him aside at the beginning and said, hey, look, can you just be careful not catch those people on the screen because they're under contract for something else, then maybe this whole situation wouldn't have blown out of proportion. But it has. And I feel for him. And this is not a great position for any entertainer, performer to be in, because this could potentially be damaging to their careers. And all he wanted to have was his right to freedom of speech and his right to play the piano and his right to defend himself, because some of it was quite, in my opinion, some of it was quite aggressive and it was unnecessary. But yeah, this whole thing has just unfolded. Loads of people have released videos. I've been watching quite avidly, you know, like those people have been identifying. I've been watching LawTube. I mean, I watched LawTube anyway before this because I need it for certain things with regards to this channel. But, you know, I've been watching LawTube and I watched the live stream, and it's just insanity. And you know what? If he had a GoFundMe set up, I would donate to help out with his legal battle, because he has his right to free speech in the UK. And this whole piano gate has gone from just one small thing to this massive blowing up situation where MI5 are potentially being sued for defamation. He's potentially being sued for defamation, and it's just gone into chaos. So let me know what you think. Chat about it, don't shout about it. Subscribe to my channel, subscribe to Brendan's channel, and thank you very much for watching or listening, and I'll see you soon. Thank you very much. Goodbye.